Welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a Fall Guys review. Sorry for being a bit slow at doing this one, but we're still going to do it anyways. Hopefully you find it useful. This is the second review. The first one is Grounded. If you want to check that out, feel free to do it. Firstly, I'd like to talk about the customization, the monetization of the game, and like the progression, and I'll go on to hopefully the graphics, and then on about like future features that could help the game out a bit, and yeah, anything else I'll mention it along the way. So hopefully you do enjoy it. This is a live commentary, and sorry for the lower quality. This is recorded on the PS4. So as you can see on the outfits, and then there's that. You can like customize your skin and character a fair bit, which is quite nice. I think there's a great bunch of customization you can have here. It's very well done. I think they've done it well. Like a lot of games, they struggle to make it look good. You can just change it however you want. Legendary. Then you got that. Like, there's so much you can do, and it still looks quite nice. And a lot of games struggle to make it look nice. And then you got a celebration for if you win. And then like the progression is like based on levels. It's basically like a free battle pass. I think this is quite nice. It's kind of like a free battle pass. You can't buy all the way up, which is nice. And like seeing what you can unlock when you level up encourages you to play. Yeah, I would just wish there was more, because as you can see, like the days until the season ends, it is still a really long way, and having more tiers like 100 would be a lot better, and encourages you to play a bit more, because like getting to level 40, if you play this regularly, you can easily get up to level 40 quite quickly, so that it doesn't take that long to level up. There's kudos, like the currency, and you get that by playing. You don't even have to win to get that, so that's quite nice. But then you can also buy them if you want to buy a certain thing like this. There's lots of colours and options and patterns and whatnot. And then there's this faceplate. There's skins, which is you can earn crowns by the battle pass, or like leveling up, or even win shows. So I think that's quite a nice feature. Often these are quite nice skins. This item shop today seems quite bad, and then there's a DLC store, which is alright, fairly well priced. Like the game, that's also going on to that point. The game is free on PlayStation Plus, so if you're on PlayStation and you got PlayStation Plus, you might as well just collect it. It's free. You might as well try it. But like if you're not sure and you don't have much space, hopefully this will help out. But on other platforms like PC and Xbox, and then in the future on PlayStation 4, when it costs you to buy it, it is a good price and it's not too expensive. So before we go into like the graphics, I'd like to talk about the controls. It's very simple, very easy for anyone to understand, probably even for someone who hasn't really played much games. Playing it on console is a great way to play it. I think with a controller, it's just easy to play and use. The graphics are simple, nothing special. You don't need to buy a high-spec PC to play this game. It's not that competitive. So like, you're not getting much of an advantage by having a high PC with the big old specs. And like the game modes are like all great fun. Like I really recommend it. It's just like quite a good party game. If you had some guests around, you can play this with them. They can have a bit of fun. You play together, have a laugh, be competitive, try and fight for whoever's going to win it. And you could do whatever, like have a bit of a joke. I think it's just great fun. So like there's that ability on this game compared to other ones, like it's just fun, easy to play, you don't have to worry about it too much. Despite it being like friendly for new players, it doesn't mean it's too easy. It can be very challenging for even like experienced players. Like here you're gonna see this one's definitely gonna test a lot of people who haven't played the game much. But this one is like tactical, that you have to balance. You have to balance these boards. And like, yeah, it is very difficult. Like sometimes, I would say all like the games are easy, but it doesn't mean it's easy to win it overall. Because like you have to, the whole point of it is you go to win a crown or whatever, or depending on what the last event is, you try and win that and be the final one. And if you do that, it takes a lot of skill in my opinion, and it's very challenging, and that's what makes it quite fun in my opinion. Even though all these games are easy, really, but to be the final one is a lot harder than it sounds. And it's sometimes on these like different game modes, like it takes a bit of patience and luck sometimes. Depending on who you're playing against, they can be quite frustrating because there's like a grabbing feature, and like they can wind you up and be a troll. So with all that, like, game's good and whatever, but there's like some areas where I think it could help out. Like, even though I said it's not really that competitive, it is kind of competitive. Like, people like naturally are quite competitive, and I think that it'd be quite nice if there's like a ranked thing, so like you can like play against other people that wanna like go full out and test their ability to the best they can and get the highest rank possible, and just add that bit more challenge and depth. I think it would be quite good fun if they had that, like a ranked mode competitive, and it would add a bit more content, I think. And it would give you like some reward, like if you get to say like gold rank, which is say like the top one, and then if you finish in bronze, you don't really get anything nice, but you still get something, so it rewards you for playing, I guess. It just adds that extra depth and resets every time that level thing resets. So there's that, I think should be added. There should also be private lobbies, just to help for more content, like people like the bigger people like that like to play these games, like, because it's kind of a party game, I'd say, and it would just add more content on, like, say YouTube, because this game is like good for YouTube, I wouldn't say. It's good for streaming and whatever, but not good for videos. And like having that private thing that you just invite all your friends and whatever, having a whole load of people. And you just invite everyone, change it, if you could like change the settings, like add it so like you can have it, like you pick whatever game modes you want, or have it random. Or like you can make this one 10 times faster, make it more challenging, like have a whole load of customization to the settings. Or just add that extra depth and fun, I think. And even like it allows for like tournaments and whatever in the future, for a bit of like, they could even have a bit of a competitive scene as well, so like it just adds the extra depth to the game. It's not meant to be like some esports thing, but like it just adds that extra depth, which could easily be repetitive. It's not a game like you're gonna play as your main game, but it's a good like second game. You just play it to have a bit of fun and just wind down. and have a break. There's a whole variety of games you play, like the different game modes like this. There's team ones, solo ones, so it's a good variety, and it'd be interesting to see how they change it and update it. Because like they have to be careful on what they update, and it's lucky enough it's not too difficult. They've already got a whole load, and with all the mechanics they got here, like you want to make it fit in, like the grabbing feature. There's like a pushing one. There's a whole variety of game modes that you can play. And even like some limited time events, like big old in the goal down. Like having 100 people playing this one mode would be quite interesting. Like some of it, like having 100 or 1,000 people, I know probably wouldn't be able to cope with it. The servers struggled when there was on launch day on PlayStation Plus. Like if they could be able to push it that far, then it'd be quite fun having like 100 or 1,000 people, like something over the top, limited time. And hopefully this dude saves it. And I think the customization and the emotes are quite good. Like a lot of games struggle to do emotes, and I think this game's one of the best. It's the same quality I'd say as Fortnite. Like Fortnite emotes are probably the most recognised and best emotes in a game, but then a lot of other games struggle, and I think this game does it really well. Hopefully over time they add some more. It can be quite difficult working with their team. I found the solo ones are easier. So there's like a nice animation there. So as you can see, it's like spectating, like you can watch people play even when you've like got knocked out. Who's gonna win it? It looks like this dude's gonna win it, and then as you do it, you failed. So many of it failed. Someone won, whoever that was. Oh, the cactus dude. And then, as you see, there's like a celebration thing of the overall event, celebrating your win. That's if everyone stayed there. And here's an example of like the rewards you get, and also like the challenges and that all like achievements for the game are very difficult, I think. Or like a lot of them, there's more simpler ones that like are very simple. You just play the game and you get them. But then the ones that are more advanced and like for PlayStation, like the gold ones, they're a lot harder to get. Like one of them's like get 5 wins in a row, and that takes dedication and you need to be good at it. So like to get platinum or whatever the equivalent one is on Xbox and on Steam, like it does take a lot of dedication and skill to actually get complete all the achievements for the game. And so there's that extra depth of like playing the game and trying to get that. Like it is achievable, but not for just the casual players to get. So it is a good challenge if you want that, and if that is what you're looking for. So I like that there is that feature of those achievements. So yeah, like the price is good, the game's good, the game modes are fun, but there's only one like thing you do. You just play the games. Is relaxing and fun, kind of. It can be frustrating and annoying, but overall it is just a chill game, and just like you have a bit of fun with people and try and win, even though it is easy but difficult to win overall. Like if you're the final one, and it takes a bit of skill to do that. And there is like features like private mode, private lobbies, and I just think that is a key feature for this. And also the other points I've mentioned earlier. And overall, because there's not enough content, I think this game is a 7.5 because I think it's really good fun. I've really enjoyed it, but because of some features I'd say that should be added in, if they were added in, then it could be a 10. I definitely think this game is really good. It's really fun, but there's just a few features that I think are missing, and adds that depth, like the competitive and the private lobbies. If they were in there, I think this game would be a 10. So I do recommend playing this. I do recommend getting it for free if you can, but I do recommend buying it at this good value price. And so far it doesn't seem like too aggressive like monetization, like you can buy the stuff from playing, or you just buy it if you want with your money. It's up to you, and hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's not as good as the Grounded review, I know, but we'll get better over time and just practice. But this is on PS4, it's a live commentary, so I can't really practice it and redo it and whatever as much as I can do on PC with the Grounded review, so I'm sorry. But hopefully you enjoy the video, find it useful, hopefully it's helped you out whether you want to buy it or not, and see you on the next video or live stream, and goodbye.